in front of the mirror, fixing his tie with a confident attitude. His posture is a pleasant self-assured. Suddenly he expressed shift when he noticed his wife drying her hair. Taehyung, why does she always look so beautiful? When I see her drying her hair with a towel, her little curly and messy hair really suits her, my cute and beautiful wife. She is really so cute. He glanced at her reflection in the mirror, eyes widen as she hums to herself. Ryan mouthing the songs, love me like you do, la la, love me like you do, love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Ryan, what are you waiting for? A snake suddenly spread across your face as you see your husband looking at you through the mirror with her wide eyes. With a hint of naughtiness, you walk towards him. Ryan, hey hubby, am I looking that beautiful today that you can't take off your eyes from me if you want? As you spoke, and Taehyung is really come out from his daydream, and speaking with a bit of shyness, Taehyung, oh, I wasn't looking at anything, and I didn't want anything. I was just looking for. He glanced at his wristwatch, which was on the side table where you were standing while drying your hair. He quickly went to grab it, trying to convince you. Taehyung faked smile. I was looking for my watch, nothing more. What did you think, Ryan? Ryan, so my hubby is trying to prove me wrong, but I'm also one who can handle you, hubby. While looking at the wristwatch, then at him with a smile. If you want to the watch, then that's okay. But in the beginning, you say you weren't looking at anything, hmm? It was lie. Tell you, it's. But before he could speak, his phone rang loudly. Taehyung, thank God you saved me. Before you could ask, Taehyung quickly asked for permission to pick up the phone while you tap your foot on the floor in annoyance. Fine, Taehyung, I'm sorry, but it's important. He glanced at the phone nervously, clearly trying to escape your gaze. You step closer, narrowing your eyes as you glance at his phone display. The name Livi flash on the screen, and your expression shift, anger rising. Ryan looking at him, mumbling in jealousy. Livi again, I just had her. Otabo, Livi is Taehyung's personal secretary, someone you don't particularly like because she is always trying to interrupt between you and Taehyung. She acting overly familiar and little annoying for you and Taehyung. You love to have her fired from the job, but that decision isn't in your hand or even Taehyung's hand. Taehyung in a low voice, can I pick up my phone? Ryan, the phone stopped ringing, but almost immediately it started again. You glance down, and the same name, Livi, flash on the screen, which make you more irritating. Taehyung hesitate and wait for your answer. If he should dare answer, Taehyung look at you innocently while you glare at him in anger. Fine, just to go and pick up her call. As you gave him a permission, he quickly went to answer the call, start talking to her, Taehyung in a cold voice. Yeah, I am coming. Livi, yeah, Taehyung, I am just waiting for you. Taehyung, has Mr. Jeon arrived? Livi, yeah, sir. Taehyung ends the call, then look at you with a serious tone. Taehyung, I have to go to the office. My clients are arriving, so I need to be there. You hum in a response and give him a permission. He leaves the dressing room and head to his office. Ryan watching him as he leaves, thinking to yourself, I know this leave is becoming more and more of a problem between me and Taehyung. I have to make it clear to her that Ryan Snake, he is only my husband, and I am the one with the right to be by his side. It's time she understands that Taehyung's love belongs to me. Taehyung and you were married by your parents' arrangement, so he was also your crush since the beginning of the college. You did convince yourself that he is your love and your life, and now he seems happy too. However, in his shyness, he has never managed to confess his true feeling for you. Every time he think or talk about you, He changed completely, cheek turning red. You have been trying to make him little talk with you, hoping to make him a little tension free, but even after 2 weeks, he still blushes whenever he look into your eyes. And he hasn't officially confessed that he loves you. Determined, you are trying to make him little extrovert, that he can share everything with you. Suddenly, the image of his blushing face appeared in your mind, making you smile. Ryan, oh my hubby looks so handsome when he blushed in front of me, my hubby cutie pie. At 12:30 p.m. After finishing his meeting with Mr. Jiwon, Taehyung quickly returned to his office, sat down at his desk, and began working on his laptop, checking through some files. But his concentration was interrupted by the sound of a knock on the door. Taehyung, looking at the files with a cold expression, "Yeah, come in." As he gave permission, his secretary Livi entered his office, the sound of his heels clicking against the floor, echoing in the background with a smirk. Livi, Taehyung looks so handsome and cute. I wish he would be become my husband. I don't care if he is married or not, because I just know that I love him. Mr. Handsome. Livy, I love him more than his so-called wife, Ryan. Livy's father wants her to marry Taehyung, but both Taehyung and his mother aren't like to her, so they reject her at once. While saying that, Taehyung doesn't want to get married now. However, next month he married you, which shocks Livy. Taehyung glanced at the door, annoyance creeping. She always come in the talk and nonsense to me. I really don't like her. Because of her, I can't spend much time with my wifey. Taehyung, this morning I want to enjoy some time with her. But Livy's call interrupted. Livy, reaching Taehyung's table and say, "Yes, Taehyung sir, you called me for?" Taehyung, anger rising. "Yeah, why did you call me early when Mr. Jeon hasn't arrived?" Live innocently. "Oh, Taehyung, I thought you didn't like to be late anyway. That's why I called you, and also for the company reputation." Taehyung, "For what the reason?" Live, "Because when the boss arrives ahead of the time, it can have a positive effect on the clients. They will be impressed by the company, which will increase our reputation in their eyes, and they will trust us more." Taehyung, serious. Colton, you are right, but that doesn't mean I am free at any time. So next time, don't call me early. Otherwise, I might just fire you from the job, and my dad won't interfere because I will be the CEO of the company next week. Taehyung, and he will resign from the company and live calmly without interfering in my work, so be careful. Livy, okay, Taehyung, I'm not your friend, so don't call me by my name. You are just my employee, like everyone else in the company, so just call me sir. Livy softly, okay, sir, I understand everything. Next time I won't repeat my mistake. He is becoming more serious, and he is right. He can fire me from the job. So before he could do that, I have to do something. Taehyung in a deep voice, good, now you can go. Taehyung then start to do his work, checking the files, while Livy leaving the office with a smirk. Livy, I will do something. You sit on the sofa, feeling increasing stress as you think about Taehyung. He hasn't picked up your phone and called since this morning, which is unusual. Why intense? What happened to him? He never does things like this. Why isn't he picking up my call? You glance at your phone again, hoping for a notification, but nothing comes. Your mind rests with a word. Stress of a Taehyung. Has something happened at work? Is he too busy, or is there something more troubling going on? Ryan, thinking while patting her phone in her hand. Why am I that annoying to him that he won't pick up my calls? Am I not important to him? No, I can see it in his eyes. They tell me that in his heart and life, he only loves me. You remember Taehyung, and in the moment, you recall how Levi first interrupt between your beautiful moment together in the early morning. Jealous rise within you as you think about her, and this must be the work of that annoying Levi. I have to do something. You look at the clock, and an idea suddenly pops up in your mind. You quickly get up from the sofa with a smirk, and smirking, "I'm coming, my dear hubby, so be ready. And this time I will make sure that Livy knows that she won't be safe from me. I know she is the one who didn't pick up my call from your phone." Few minutes later, Taehyung is still working on his laptop, avoiding his lunch because there is too much work today. Just then, there is another knock on the door. Taehyung checks who is at the door using the side camera on his computer. She is a Livi. Taehyung, annoying. What does she want now? Before Taehyung can reply, Livi knocks on the door again, which only makes him more irritated. Taehyung, in an annoying tone, come in. As Taehyung speaks, Livi quickly enters the office, bowing while carrying a tray of food. Livi approaching Taehyung with a smile. Sir, I brought a lunch for you. Taehyung, annoying and shocked, but I didn't ask you to buy this food for me, am I? Livi placing the dish on the table. But sir, I thought you were avoiding your lunch because of all the work and it's not good for your health, and that's why I bought your favorite kimchi for you. It's delicious. Taehyung, his anger increased. First, Livi, you are irritating me by coming into my office again and again without any important work. I can hear the knocking sound, so you shouldn't have to knock on the door repeatedly, which irritated me more. Taehyung, deep and cold tone, and as for this food, I didn't ask you to do this for me. So just to take it out from my office, I am doing important work, so don't disturb me next time. Just a girl from here. Leave in a calm voice. I know, sir, that you didn't ask for the food, but it's my responsibility to take care of your health. If he eats this food, it will better for me. She's milk. Taehyung, I am not hungry right now, and next time just to do the work I tell you to do, not need to do work which was I didn't tell you to do. So now please go. But suddenly she come up with an excuse to say, Leave bowing to him. Yes, I'm sorry, sir. Next time I will do as you say. But for now, please eat this lunch. Showing food is not good. Is disrespect the meal. Livy, I have already had my lunch. Otherwise, I would eat it myself. She gave him a pleading look, hoping to that he will agree for the lunch time. I don't want to eat the food she bought for me, but she is right. We don't respect food and it's not our culture, so I nod slowly. Okay, you are right, but next time please take care to follow my words. Livy nod happily and reply, Yes, I understand, sir. She quickly hands the food dish to him, and as he is about to take a bite, a smile appeared on her face. Livy, now you will become Livy had secretly added something in kimchi. Before he could take a bite, the door suddenly opened, revealing you with a bright, happy smile. But that smile faded the moment as you saw Taehyung with Livy. Taehyung face little glow up as he saw you. Unaware of the changing in your expression, Taehyung quickly got up from the chair, a smile spreading across his face, a hint of blush his cheek as he approached you. As her eyes land on you, a hint of sadness across her face, Wine feeling a pang of jealousy while glancing at Levi. Every time I call Taehyung or come here to see him, she is always with him. Taehyung, oh, I am so glad you are here. Welcome, my love. Hearing the word love from Taehyung made your heart beating increase, and you surprise and joy at the same time. Your eyes widen, and you start to looking at him. Livy, shocked, her thought racing. What did he just call her? My love. That's why he saved her name like that in his contact number? It can't be happening. I have to do something. Van, looking down. Nothing. I'm just coming here to watch you. She hesitated, glancing up at Taehyung with a nervous smile. Taehyung noticed that you are shy, and his gaze quickly shifted to the tiffin in your hand. Taehyung, taking the tiffin from you. Wow, my wife brought a lunch for me. Wow, it's delicious, tasty. Why, I'm thinking to herself, I don't know why, but he keeps making me shy by calling me love and wifey. It sounds good. Taehyung, smiling. I know, my lovely wifey, that you are feeling shy, but I can't help but express how much I want to call you by these cute names and lovely names. Taehyung, from telling you straight out just like you proposed to me, this time I have gathered the strength to say it because I want to prove to Livi that I am only love you, and my love is only for you. Livy, interruption between you and two. But sir, you told me not long ago that you didn't have much time for lunch because you had important work to complete. You and Taehyung exchanged irritating glances. Both became little annoying by her presence. Just as you were about to respond to Livy, Taehyung quickly said, with anger, Taehyung, Livy, can't you see we are having a lunch together? I want to enjoy lunch with my wife. Your suggestions aren't needed, and you don't have the right to interrupt between me and my wife. You are only my secretary. So just be calm and don't come between me and my wife. As Taehyung got angry, a smirk on your face, and you couldn't help but smile at Livy, who looks little unhappy. Why playfully, ah, my cute hubby, I have never seen you this angry before. You are usually shy and blushing around me. And look at Livy, she is finally realizing her place. Taehyung, so now get lost from here. Livy, but sir, I just want what's right for you, nothing more. I care for you. Taehyung, shaking his head, his tone little firm. I am not a child that you have to take care of me in everything. I have a wife who takes great care of me. So your responsibility is handled to work. So now just go. As Livy turned to leave, you decide to bring up another matter to stop her in her track while looking at Taehyung. Hubby, why didn't you pick up my calls? You know I called you at least 70 times. Taehyung, flying as he searched for his phone in his pocket and his table. Let me check. When he couldn't find it, he turned to Livy and his tone shifted. Little soft Taehyung calling her name. Livy, stop. Livy, thinking to herself. Now he will definitely fire me from this job, and no one can save me from Taehyung's anger. She stopped and turned towards you both, a fake smile on her face, trying to make her fear free. Livy, I didn't mean to interrupt. I will just go get back to work. Taehyung called. As I know you took my phone from me when I was in a meeting with Mr. Jeon. Fine. Oh, so that's why she didn't pick up my calls and turn it off. Today I will make sure that you will get fired by Taehyung from this job. Livy, nervously. Yeah, sir. Taehyung, angry. But why didn't you tell me that my love was calling me when she didn't respond? You show an opportunity and try to increase Taehyung's anger. While innocently talking to Livy. Livy, you should have to told my hubby about this. You know how scared and stressed I get for him. After a few rings, you turn the phone off, which made me even more stressed for my hubby. As Taehyung realized that Livy's action had caused you stress, his expression become little dark. Taehyung, voice rising. What is this behavior, Livy? Livy, looking down. Sorry, sir. I'm really sorry. Taehyung, I don't need your apologies, Livy. I never want my wifey to get stressed over anything. You have made a lot of mistakes, but this is too big for me because my love is everything to me. And for this kind of behavior, I am firing you from this job. Get lost from here. As Taehyung ordered her out of the job, you felt a wave of happiness wash over you. Livy, but sir, Taehyung, I don't want to hear anything. Just go, or I will have the bodyguards, and I will hire another personal secretary for me, better than you, Livy. I will go then. Just as she turned to leave, Taehyung stopped her. Taehyung, wait, Livy. You could see a hope in her eyes, believing that perhaps he wouldn't fire her due to their father's friendship. But as he spoke, the hope quickly faded, and you couldn't help but smile at what Taehyung had to say. Taehyung quickly going to his table and handing it back to her. I don't need your kimchi now, Livy, but Van, he doesn't need your kimchi now because I brought too much lunch for him. So take it and go. Am I right, hubby? Taehyung nodding with a smirk. Yeah, she is right. Livy, realizing she couldn't argue back any longer, silently took the kimchi from Taehyung's hand. Her expression was a mix of defeat and frustration as she turned to leave. Taehyung closing the door behind him, smiling softly. Well, now that your tension is gone, we can finally have lunch together. Fine, huh? Let's go. As you both sat comfortably on the sofa, you open the tiffin and start serving the delicious dishes with Taehyung. Also help you. His face is little happy, and he noticed that you made all his favorite dishes. Fine, let me tease my hubby a little. You glanced at Taehyung, who was clearly lost in his food while eating. You could tell he was happy, probably because this was the first time you brought lunch for him. Fine, with teasing. Taehyung, do you really care for me that much? I mean, you actually fire your secretary from the job just because she didn't pick up my call? As you spoke, Taehyung looked up at you, his cheek gradually turning a deep shade of red. He shifted a little smile. Taehyung, yeah, wifey, I care for you more than anything. I only care and worry about you. I know you don't like her being around me, but because of that, you never talk to me about it. Because you are my wife, and playfully pouting, so I am just your wife. Does that mean I am burden to you? Taehyung, blushing, looking at you with softly, no, you are so much more than that. But then Taehyung become quiet, which made you more serious. You look at him softly and ask, then who am I? Taehyung, tell me properly. Taehyung, today I have to tell you my real feelings for you, wifey. Just as Taehyung was about to express his feeling, your phone rang. Seeing the caller ID made you light up, and you quickly answered, why, and hello, mother-in-law, Mrs. Kim. Annoying. Am I your mother-in-law? Why, sorry, mom. Taehyung, now she won't be free so early. As you continue your conversation with Mrs. Kim, Taehyung took the opportunity to start eating, playfully offering you a bite of food while you talk. And you are starting to talk with his mother. Moment to express his true feeling is goes. Now, Taehyung, I will confess my real feeling in another day. After finishing your meal, you settle back on the sofa feeling content and relaxed. Taehyung returned to his table, diving into his work with a focus and determination. Few minutes later, after a while, Taehyung noticed the silence and turned to see you sleeping peacefully on the sofa. Your phone is in your hand. A soft smile spread across his face as he took in the sight of you. Quickly, he got up from his table and walked over to you. He carefully draped his blazer over you, wanting to keep you comfortable. As he did, he couldn't resist gently caressing your hair. As he continued to stroke your hair, suddenly a smile appeared on his face. Taehyung, she really looks so cute. 5 p.m. As you slowly open your eyes, your vision was a bit blurry at first, but as it cleared, you glanced at the clock and felt a rush of panic. Realizing how much time had passed, you quickly sat up on the sofa. Taehyung looked over at you, a smile spreading across his face as he continued with his work. Taehyung, good evening, my love. But in your gaze, you didn't quite register that he called you my love again, and instead a wave of tension washed over you as you remember something important. Fine. Oh, right, tonight mom invited us for a family dinner, and I forget to tell you about it, hubby. Taehyung noticed the stress on your face, and without the hesitation, he quickly got up and walked towards you. He gently kissed your cheek with his hand, saying softly, you don't have to stress about it, I will manage everything. His words wrap around you like a warm blanket, calming you racing thoughts. As you look into his eyes, you could feel the depth of his love and sincerity making you smile. And with a soft smile, thank you, Taehyung. It really means a lot to me that you are here, Taehyung. It's not that big deal. Just let's enjoy the dinner together with our family. You nod, which make you and Taehyung both smile. You both look into each other's eyes with a love and pureness. Taehyung, 143, Wine 143 to hubby. At night, as everyone gathered around the dinner table, an atmosphere was filled with little conversation and laughter. You and Taehyung were sit next to each other and you couldn't help but notice the blushing Taehyung and family member exchange playful teasing with her smile. You decide to tease Taehyung a little bit. You took his hand and talked with him. Taehyung, what are you doing, Wine? Wine, I want to talk with you. You know, your family are so awesome. I just want to spend my time with him. Jenny, bro, what happened? Can't you stay away from my sister-in-law for even a second? As Jenny spoke, everyone turned their attention to you both. Wearing a smile, Taehyung's face became little red, and he looked between you and Jenny. Ran playfully. Oh, come on, Jenny. Can't a couple share a moment at the dining table? Taehyung, what is my whiny talking about? She's a really too naughty. Mrs. Kim, I think my dear son loves his wife more than the meal. Teasing. Her playful comment sent another wave of laughter around the table, and Taehyung's face turned a shade red. You couldn't resist but a smile on your face. Fine. My hubby looks really so handsome. Am I right, Jenny? Yeah, you are right. You were about to respond, but Taehyung quickly interrupted. Taehyung, Mom, I have important work to do, so am I going? You are about to say something, but before you could say anything, Taehyung, mother, give him permission with an amused smile. Taehyung, thank you, Mom. You are my best mom. Van, what happened now? Taehyung, now, Van, please come with me. I have important work, so I have to go to my office. Van, no. I just want to stay with Mom and Dad and Jenny too. Jenny is Taehyung's little sister. Taehyung is trying to convince you for going, but you didn't understand him. Mrs. Kim, please, Van, please, my daughter-in-law, you will come here tomorrow. But for now, you have to go with Taehyung. You didn't say no, and you just nod, and you both going out from the mansion with a smile. Mrs. Kim, they both look perfect for each other. So now we have completed our FF, so please enjoy. And now bye bye. Love is like a wind. To me, the end.